Well, hello again. This is Peter Emmanuel, as usual. Okay, in the last video, I talked about product rule, and I said that I will focus again on quotient rule and later chain rule. Therefore, I move up to other complex topics in differentiation, such as implicit, and also other stuff. Okay, basically, the rule for quotient rule, or should I say the principle for quotient rule, is simply dy dx will be equal to is now, unlike product rule, it's not going to be the first factor, it's going to be actually the second factor, that's v, multiplied by, or should I say second variable, multiplied by the differential of the first, that's the u, the x, and it's not going to be addition, it's going to be subtraction, minus the first variable multiplied by the derivative of the second variable, all over the square of the second variable. So I can simply write this in to be short as y prime is equal to v u prime minus u v prime, prime. Okay, that was totally accidental. That's just one prime all over v square. So let's get down and apply this in several ways. Assuming I am given this, y is equal to 3x squared divided by 5x. Okay, so this is going to be my u. I'm going to put the numerator as my u and the denominator as my v. So my u is going to be equal to 3x squared, and my u prime is going to be equal to, remember the power rule, power come down, power go up minus 1. So 2 will come down, give me 2 times 3, that's 6. X, power go up minus 1, 2 minus 1, 1, so it's only the right things. Then my v is equal to 5x, and my v prime is equal to, power come down, that's 1 times 5, give me 5, power go up minus 1, 1 minus 1, 0, x is power 0, gives me 1, so that's just 5. That's just 5. So if I'm putting this in this equation, either of them, that's the same thing, it gives me my v first, that is 5x. So my y prime is equal to 5x multiplied by the derivative of my u. So what's the derivative of my u? 6x. Okay. Then minus my u. That's my u is what? 3x squared. That's minus u. 3x squared multiplied by the derivative of v. So derivative of v here is 5. It's 5. That's 5. Then divided by the square of my v. My v is 5x. So this gives me 5x squared. So my u, my y prime rather, is equal to 5x times 6x gives me 30x squared minus 5 times 3 x squared, that gives me 15 x squared, and 5x squared gives me 25 x squared. So this is just the basic thing about quotient rule. So let's try another example. If I have I'll just form saying 5x minus 2 all over 7x minus 1, and I'm told to differentiate this with respect to x, with respect to WRT, remember? Okay, with respect to x, Since this is differentiation, I know that for every differentiation and every division in differentiation, I'm going to be making use of quotient rule. So this is going to be my u, this is going to be u rather, this is going to be v. So my y prime rather my u, let me start with my variables. My u is what? 5x minus 2. My u prime is going to give me, if I differentiate 5x, I get 5. If I differentiate 2, I get 0. Then my v is going to give me 7x minus 1. If I differentiate 7x, I get 7. If I differentiate 1, I get 0. So 7 minus 0 gives me 7. So my y prime is simply going to be my v multiplied by my u prime. My v here is 7x minus 1 multiplied by my u prime, that's 5, minus my u multiplied by my v prime. My u is 5x minus 2 multiplied by my v prime, this is v prime, that's 7, all over the square of my v. So my v is 1 square, that's 7x minus 1 square. So my y prime will give me, if I open this, 5 times 7, it gives me 35x minus 5 times 1, 5, minus 5 times 5x times 7 gives me 35 again. 35x minus 14 all over, if I'm taking the square of this, I get 49x squared minus 14x plus 1. Yeah, that should be correct, yes. So let me finish this up at this point. So 35x minus 35x gives me 0, so this cancels out with this. And then minus 5 minus 14. So that's going to give me minus 5 plus 14. Now that is going to give my y prime to be equal to minus 5 plus 14 gives me 9 all over this equation. 49x squared minus 14x plus 1. And alright, that's that for that, and I'll see you next time in the next video.